New Orleans, Louisiana, a city known for its rich history, jazz music, street festivals, and world-class Cajun and Creole cuisine. Hi, I'm Megan, and I came all the way down from the Big Apple to the Big Easy to get a true taste of what this city's all about. From checking out some amazing events at this year's New Orleans Wine and Food Experience to getting back in the kitchen at one of the most famous local restaurants, come join me as I explore the food and fun of this very special city. Now we're at one of the biggest events of the weekend, the Royal Street Stroll, which brings together everything that people love about New Orleans, from art and jazz to wine and of course great food from some of the best restaurants around.
This is the New Orleans Wine and Food Experience, and we're in our 19th year over here. It's absolutely incredible, and you're here on beautiful Royal Street. This is one of our premier events. It's the Royal Street Stroll. We've got some of the finest restaurants in New Orleans with some incredible wines. People going in and out of all the different galleries. Nowhere else in the world can you experience something like this.
We're serving a little tuna and watermelon ceviche, served on a little flour tortilla chip. Nice, fresh, summery, 534 St. Louis Street, NOLA Restaurant.
Today we're serving a mini muffalata and a chicken etouffee. We're with Rouse's, a local grocery store here in New Orleans.
Now we're going to pop into 441 Royal Street, one of New Orleans' most famous landmarks known for their Louisiana seafood and oysters on the half shell. Welcome to the Royal House Oyster Bar.
Hi, welcome to Royal House in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is one of the oldest buildings in the French Quarter. It was originally founded in 1800 by Mr. Louis Tortorich. He was one of the first gentlemen to cross from Italy over to New Orleans and established the first Italian-American society here in New Orleans. The building remained as an authentic Italian restaurant till Hurricane Katrina. The building did suffer some damage, and then it sat vacant until we opened it in 2008. We tried to keep a lot of the original integrity of the building, keeping some of the original Italian dishes, like the seafood pescatore and the chicken marsala. But we wanted to incorporate some of the New Orleans stuff as well. Our charbroiled oysters, lobsters. So we really try to fuse both cultures together and keep the original integrity. How was that?
Royal House was kind enough to invite us back in their kitchen to show us how they make some of their signature dishes. Let's go see what they're cooking up.
How y'all doing? We want to welcome y'all to the Royal House. We got Executive Chef Steve Young
and Executive Chef Brian Garner.
We're going to be cooking today for y'all. We got a sauteed crab claw, one of our signature dishes, and we also got a charbroiled oysters. So what we'll do, we're going to pull everything out and get rolling with it. All right, what we're going to start with, we got a sauteed crab claw. Started out with a heated skillet. What I'm going to add is a half an ounce of olive oil. I'm going to let it heat up a little bit. I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of garlic, chopped fresh minced garlic. A little sizzle. What I'm going to add, 4 ounces of salted crab claws, New Orleans crab claws. I'm gonna add a half a tablespoon of red fish season, a tablespoon of green onions, and a teaspoon of parsley. I'll saute all this up. Once you go there, we'll pull it off. I'm gonna add 1 ounce of olive oil dressing, and 2 ounces of lemon butter. Once you get it bubbling all the way through, we're gonna add 2 ounces of garlic butter. You gotta have the New Orleans butter and everything. Pull it off the fire and we're gonna whip it in. Sure, when you come to New Orleans, come to the Royal House, you gotta try the crab claws. They're awesome.
This is Royal House signature charbroiled oysters. We lay our charbroiled oysters on a hot grill. So we're gonna let them charbroils heat up a little bit just so the shell can be nice and hot so it can take in that nice charbroil flavor around the edges. So I'm gonna add about 1 ounce of our famous royal sauce to each oysters. Let that heat up real good. Oh, you see that flame coming up. They ready. They ready. Oh, you see that popping, huh? Then we ready to come off now.
Like everything hot at the Royal House. Bread gotta be hot. Want the oysters sizzling like you see going to the table, sizzling. Charbroiled oysters. Very good. You gotta try them. Gotta try them. Signature dishes at the Royal House.
I'm at the weekend's most anticipated event, the Grand Tasting, and we're here at the New Orleans Convention Center, where dozens of restaurants and wineries have come together for a large-scale sampling, all to benefit local Louisiana charities.
We've got 60 restaurants, 100 different wineries, over 1,000 wines. I've got one in my glass right now.
Today we're doing a seared diver scallop with truffle corn pudding, chicken jus, parsley puree, and micro cilantro.
We're here at Zia's Rotisserie Grill. They're serving up some fresh alligator, and they brought along a little friend.
Doesn't come any fresher than this.
Doesn't come, but you're not cooking him up today, are you?
He goes back in the water tonight.
Okay.
The ladies love him.
The ladies love him, yes.
What are you serving us tonight?
We're serving oyster Rockefeller soup today. There's a nice blend of heavy cream, full of spinach, gonna have garlic, nice butter sauce too. It's absolutely incredible.
The main event of the Grand Tasting is the Louisiana Seafood Cook-Off, where 11 local chefs battle it out with their best dishes in hopes of being crowned king or queen of Louisiana seafood.
The 4th annual king or queen of Louisiana seafood is Corey Barr from Say's Restaurant in Rome, Louisiana. Chef Corey.
Congratulations on winning tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
Could you tell me a little bit about your winning dish?
Yeah, it was a North Delta bouillabaisse. We actually used 4 sustainable Louisiana seafood products: black drum, Gulf shrimp, lump crab meat, and oysters. A very simple broth. We didn't do a lot to it. We just let the seafood speak for itself.
And now that you've been crowned king of Louisiana seafood, how are you going to prepare for the Great American Seafood Cook-Off?
I'm going to do it the same way I always do. I'm going to run it by my wife before I cook it.
Smart man, smart man. Thank you so much, Corey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Last but not least, I went hog wild when Cochon 555 made a stop in New Orleans. This 10-city traveling competition and tasting event brings together 5 chefs, 5 pigs, and 5 winemakers, all to increase awareness and support sustainable farming of heritage breed pigs. The winning chef of this nose-to-tail pork throwdown will then go on to compete in Grand Cochon at the 2011 Food and Wine Classic in Aspen.
I'm here with Brady Lowe. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great event tonight.
Thank you.
I just want to know, how did Cochon 555 get started?
Cochon 555 began about 3 years ago. It was really just an answer to, you know, the missing information or this missing link between chefs who are putting amazing pig on plate and where these animals were coming from on pasture. People were just like, what are heritage breed pigs? What are Berkshire? What are Tamworth? What are these words? What are these, like, you know, highlight key points that people are showcasing on menus? So it was this opportunity to provide education in a niche, you know, moment where things were needed to like learn more about like what these chefs were all excited about.
And the dishes were really tasty tonight. How do you think the chefs did?
This was a fierce competition. You know, this is the 8th city in the 2011 tour of New Orleans, so it was like a Southeast regional. We had Mike Lauder from Fig and Adolfo de Garcia from New Orleans and Rio Mar. And we had Steven Strajewski from Cochon, who just won James Beard, and John Currens, who's a James Beard chef from Oxford, Mississippi City Grocery, and then Eric Laus from La Provence wins. I mean, it's amazing. But there's this level of camaraderie, but also competition. And it is at the heart friendly. It was fierce tonight, but it was really cool because everyone wants to go out and have a good time together right now.
Right, that's great.
You know?